Hi traders, welcome back to the channel. So let's make this quick. You want to start the year off on the right foot? Top 5 things absolutely must do by December 31st. All right, so I kind of hinted in the intro. Really wanted to get right to it. Top 5 things I really want you to consider, actually not even consider, do before December 31st. Get your trading year 2026 on the right foot. And the first one, absolute must, your SWOT assessment. All right, I'll leave a link below. You can see a picture of it here. No template, right? Just listing your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Why? We'll talk about that in a second. But your strengths, really want to hone in on your strengths to see what you're doing really well and really focus on developing them even more. Now, your weaknesses, contrary to what most people think, is you got to build your weaknesses and cancel them and get over them. Not really. It's really building your strengths and making sure you have the ability to do certain core things in your trading world to make you a better trader. But there are some weaknesses that may be critical that we do need to work on. All right, the opportunities presented in front of you. Think about this, and I see a lot when I review SWOT assessments. The opportunities, I have the opportunity to trade, and I have the opportunity to make a lot of money or quit my job. Okay, here's a good tip. Focus on in the opportunities, identifying what your why is. Why are you doing this? And really, just for now, let's put it aside. Let's not talk about the money, all right? But what do you really want out of life? What do you want trading to provide for you, right? Better security for your family, travel the world, whatever it is, able to provide for, elderly parents, things like that. That's fine. What is your why? Some of you already have it, but a lot of the traders I talk to, they really don't really know why. They just want to make a lot of money. Here's the opportunity in the opportunity section to find out, to find what your why is. And on your threats, these are the ones that are real killers, all right? The ones that are going to be really result in game over, all right? One of the things, they could be from your weaknesses, but the ones that are really, really bad, like if I don't get my risk management intact, or my spouse has given me 6 months to get my act together when trading. These are the ones that are really going to kill your trading dream and lifestyle. So we want to put them in your threats and address them accordingly. All right. So just basically 4 boxes, plot those 4 things in the certain direction. I'll leave a little pointer over here, a little template. You don't need an official PDF or anything, just listing them and update that throughout the year, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Maybe things change. All right. But this is a great time of year to address it. And why are we doing this? For number 2. All right, so you have all your SWOT information down. What are we going to do with it? We're going to create your initial development plan, right? I want every trader to have an idea of what they want to work on or what they need to work on during the year. That's going to help them get from A to B and progress as a trader. If 2026 is the year you're going to be crushing it, well, you have to address some of the things that are beginning in your way. What are those things? Their weaknesses and threats. All right, I really, really want you to do this. I do not enter the new year without a development plan. And I've been doing this for close to 20 years now, full time. All right, I still have a development plan. I'm always looking to improve. And there's always a weakness. There's always a threat on my board. All right, so address it. Whatever stage of development you are as a trader, the development plan. We talk so much about trading plans. I see it all over YouTube. Now's the time to step it up. Come into our world. Start your development plan today. All right, so before I get to number 3, click on the link below. We did a mastermind call with our members, and we're going to make it public to you about how to start these development plans and your SWOT assessments and really assess yourself and prepare for the new trading year. It's done a little while back, but still fresh, never gets old, and I think it really adds a lot of value to your trading plan going into next year. All right, number 3, kind of a little fun with this one, but it's really, really important. Organize your stuff. All right. Got to keep it safe for you too. All right. Organize your stuff. All right. Get your desk in order. All right. Clean it up. Make sure it's organized. Have routines set in place. All right. And if you don't, start getting routines in place. Clean your desktop. And I mean that, I mean your trading platform. Right. A lot of these indicators that maybe you tried and you never got rid of, and all these old tickers in your radar screen. Now's the time to clean them up during the holiday season. So come January 3rd, you are fresh and ready to go. All right, number 4, and this may take a few weeks, so make sure you get this as soon as this video comes out, and make sure you do it by December 31st. Find yourself an accountability partner. All right, really, really important. And the numbers show that traders become more successful, or they develop quicker when they have an accountability partner. Now, it can be a coach, but if you don't have a coach or you don't want to go in that direction, Find another trader, whether it's in your community or elsewhere in the trader world, and say, look, I need an accountability partner. I have some obstacles, and I'm going to show you my swap assessment and development plan. And maybe you could help me when I sort of get off the rails and so I don't blow up, things like that. All right. Identify my obstacles. And you can do the same for them. All right. This accountability partnership is really the power of community turbocharged. And if you want to go a step further, be part of a larger community, whether it's the Desire Trades community or any other one. There's just the numbers show that development gets better, quicker, and more compliant when you have someone watching over your shoulder. And you could do it in a fun way. And we've seen a lot of accountability partners do it in a more professional way, but you end up becoming friends and things like that. And you end up talking a lot about life. And it's such a beautiful thing to see the power of community and doing it in our professions. So before December 31st, find yourself an accountability partner. All right, and the last one, really we're going to leverage number 1, number 2, we're going to make this number 5. So you really only have 3 core things that we really want you to do by December 31st. But we're going to take that SWOT assessment, we're going to take that development plan, and we're going to create action plans for each of the things that you've identified that you need help or it's an obstacle that's in your way. All right, we're going to create solid action plans with timelines. Now, will it always be perfect? Of course not. Maybe you focus on one and it takes longer than you thought. It's okay. As long as you have something in writing that really gives you an accountability to commit to and say, okay, by February 1st, I'm going to learn more about risk management or tolerance. I'm going to take a mental hand history assessment with Jared's Tendler's program and going to make sure I identify that and maybe talk to my coach about it or talk to my accountability partner. What I want you to do here, the key word is take action. All right. I see so many times come January, and I've done this myself. You have all these goals, and then by like January 10th, you don't even know what they are. They're like collecting dust in your drawer. All right. So those are the top 5 things. We'll keep this video short and brief. I know it's the holidays. I want to be kind of fun, but these are kind of really important things because our goals as a trader is very, very important to us. We're really committing our lives to this, and we want to make sure you have some structure going into the new year. All right, so I hope this super quick video, which is not normal for me, helped you out a lot and gave you a couple of pointers. They're kind of simple and basic, but it really takes commitment for you to take the next step in those action plans. So important. All right, again, click on the link below. We'll give you access to the mastermind call we did about really getting you ready for the new trading year. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments any questions, which ones you liked, which ones you didn't, which ones you took actions on, or which ones, you know what, never thought about that, but I'm going to try it. All right, let me know what you think. Good luck. We're pulling for you. 2026 is going to be a great trading year. We love the vol, and I just got a feeling it's just going to be great. All right, thanks again. We'll see you next video, and if I don't, we'll see you in the new year.